Hey, Dung and Kwang and Honey, thank you for coming. We're just starting out slowly because I have to get you interested in traditional culture because we're going to use that in today's debate question. But first, I want to hear Mr. Bone and then Tom and I think we have time to do many of these presentations. So, Mr. Bone, you gave me your homework, and I would like you to go first. And we're going to play the video and hope that this doesn't get disconnected or something. There is the Bone.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bone. And do you think that social medias are good options for children? I think yes, because first you can make friends and partners to study with us during social medias. And also we can join different clubs like chess clubs or sport clubs and many more clubs. And secondly, we can also learn many things from social medias, like playing chess or doing some great math facts. We can also use them to communicate with our friends when we aren't here to talk with our friends. And also, we can know more about our friends by searching in their personal page. But you must remember, we must search up good and safe information. But there is also bad effects about using social media too much. First, it can cause eyes issues. And also, children can use social media too much and don't care about learning. And also, they just let the internet to do everything and they didn't remember to do their task, like doing the homework or something that your mom and dad tell you to do. And also, two reasons that is very important. First, you can get hacked and never can come back to your account again. And also, cyberbullying is a dangerous thing that can be found in social medias, which is the things that parents should care most about. In conclusion, I think that social media is somehow good, but it can be also somehow bad if you use it too much. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.
Wow, isn't that great? Nice work, Bone. Yay. Bone, really good. What do you think, Lucy? Great?
Yeah, he is like his gift like two. Well, one is positive, one is negative, and that's really good in debate. And
It's good to do both. Now, it could be, Bone and Lucy, that during a debate you have to pick just one and then just stay all negative or stay all positive. But Bone, in practice, it's good that you cover both points because then you know the other team what they are going to do to counter your argument. Now, we could use that word attack, you guys, but I don't like to use such strange language like attack. Because attack, one of the student helpers was saying, burn. We're going to roast the other team. And this is strong language, you guys. Debate is supposed to be strong, but not using words like burn and attack. You know, I'll put this in chat so you can see. Try not to use these, you guys. The other student helper on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, she was telling me that they use burn. We're going to roast the other team. That's what she said. We're going to roast the other team. And I don't think that's, you know, a good word to use. Roast the other team means completely destroy them, roast them like chicken, right? And that's not what debate is. Debate's supposed to create a better society through really discussing things strongly, using respectful language, and saying, excuse me, but I think you're missing an important point. You know, this is what debate is. So please don't use words roast and stuff like that. Okay. Hey, let's take a look at Lucy. Is it okay to check your debate performance, Ms. Lucy? Yeah, because I mentioned in the notes, you and Tom really know how to get your voices nice and strong. And I like that a lot. And so here is...
Hello everyone, and my name is Lucy. Today I'm gonna give my opinion about social media. First of all, what is social media? Social media is a digital platform and application that enable users to create, share, and interact with content and with each other in virtual communities and networks. So in my point of view, I think social media is really good. First of all, you can make more friends from over the world. If you find someone you might have interested to talk with, to know about them, you can easily contact and chat to them. In this case, you can become more confident. You can find your new bestie or your partner of your life. You even can have more training jobs. For example, you are finding a job that can be suitable for you. You can ask them for advice. They might introduce you to their company too. And the second reason is now there are many ways to communicate, to talk with your friends, so you can quickly get a video call on, chat with your friend. You can understand the better too by looking at the page on social media. You can know their hobby, where they prefer to go, and more. And the third reason is you can study on social media. Some might not believe in it, but for now, social media platform, you can learn a new language, new skill, and anything from there by your own. You can also join a new group on it, so you can learn a lot of things from other people. And the final reason is you can start your business on here. You can make your own page, blog, or channel. You can make a video on it. And if you are talented, you can make your own money, your first own money by followers and subscribers. When I'm doing this argument to support my opinion, some might think it's stupid to say social media is good, but I have never said that it's 100% good. Of course, nothing in this world is perfect. Social media can be the reason of health issue, for example, eye problem, facts, and facts issues. You can be scammed by someone you don't even know, and your information can be easily leaked out. But let's be honest, if you can manage the amount of time that you spend on social media, be careful with any weird request, protect your own information, it's gonna be alright. That was my opinion. How about you? Thank you for listening.
Oh, really wonderful, Lucy. I'm going to give Lucy a clap. Lucy, I put some notes in there. Everything about this is really good, so don't worry. The only thing I want to work on are 2 pronunciation points. That you said third. That TH has to be kind of strong, you guys. So I'll get close to the computer and say third. Can you guys say third? Third. And today, and today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. And I'm drinking water because I am thirsty.
Thirsty.
Yeah, you got it. Nice, nice. Then there was the other one, the puh, the hard puh sound. When I was a teacher in Saudi Arabia, the Saudi people also changed B and P sounds because they're used in English a lot. So B would be a good boy. So for example, Bone will be a good boy. But then the P is Pepsi Cola, Pepsi Cola. And what was the other P language? Oh, page, page. Can you guys say page? Page.
Page.
Page, yeah, page. I'm laughing because in Saudi Arabia, there was this one really funny student who lived in Australia for many years. And he said, hey, Brendan, have you noticed all the Saudi boys say, I want to drink some Bebsi for Pepsi Cola? They'd say Bebsi. Would you like a Bebsi? And when he told me that, I heard it all the time, Bebsi for Pepsi Cola. So P and B is, those are those difficult English sounds to make. And of course, there are so many sounds in Vietnamese that are difficult for me to make, right? So don't worry about it. All right, nice work. Really nice work, Lucy.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah. Lucy, your style is called emphatic. And if you guys check the notes, emphatic means great feeling, great power in your speaking. Emphatic. And so that's fine. It's really great to use. It's persuasive. Here's another word in chat, you guys. Persuasive is part of the word to persuade. It's to change someone's idea. Persuasive, to motivate somebody to do something, to get somebody to do something. So for example, you say, my mom and dad really persuade me to do my homework before I go to bed. Yeah.
Homework.
Who said, oh? Oh.
You must do your homework.
Yes, of course your mom and dad say that, Bone. You must do it. They persuade you. So they are
You must do your homework.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Hey, KKTV, nice to see you.
Oh,
Hey, KKTV. KKTV, you have a nice speaking voice. You're quiet in class, but you that's the thing. You guys are like shy in class, or maybe you have microphone problems. But if I go to KKTV, which is still the coolest name, KKTV, let's listen to your clip because I was kind of impressed by that. I thought, oh my gosh, this mysterious boy, KKTV. Where are you, KKTV? Can you say hello, and then I will find your presentation. We have Tom, we have Bone, we have Kwong, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. KKTV. Listen to this guy.
What?
Wait.
Where are you, KKTV?
I'm here.
Okay, I'm trying to find your clip. Did it go into my KKTV clip? Maybe it's in my, yeah, here it is. Okay, I got it. If it would be nice and play.
I'll ask him to start his video.
Where is he? Where's my KKTV?
Us.
Can you hear
Oh.
it? Oh no, I can't.
I see him.
You see him, yeah?
Yeah.
see-
I just request him to open his camera.
Yeah, but KKTV, I can't get your clip to play in Yalo. And so I really want that clip to play and it won't do it. Where is the Yalo? Let's try one more time with KKTV.
I'm impressed that you can use yellow, Mr. Brandon, because like in other countries they didn't use yellow.
Yeah, they I'm trying to put it on my new computer. I have an emergency backup computer now because sometimes it crashes. My old computer can crash. So I want to make sure I can always talk to you guys. But it won't play KKTV. Huh? KTV, what the comment I made is you did a really nice job. Really good. Let's try Christina.
Hi, Teacher Brandon.
Hi, Christina.
Today I'm going to tell you about the bad and good things about social media. So first, the bad things about social media. As you all know, the social media have almost everything that people need in their lives, such as education, work, relax, and like many other things. But some other disadvantages of social media, first on my
Oh, I'm sorry.
is that they have many bad pages that like violence pages and some pages that are harmful for children. And if children or even grown-ups use the social media not the right way, it might gonna be like, for example, some teenagers will press into some dangerous or those webs have virus in it. It will harm our phones, and even we did not learn good things from the social media. The good things first is the social media is good for us because we can learn, do work, or relax on it. We can relax on YouTube, do works on Word, and many apps. We also can education like Duolingo. There are many apps to learn and do work, also relax. We can chat with our friends, and social media is very popular because it gives us many information to help us in our daily lives. It helped us to learn more knowledge, have more interest in the world, like knowing what news for today, what is it, what we're going to eat for today, what do we have for today. Every news that we have are on the social media. In the social media, we can chat with our friends on the social media, or learn, or do work, like do many things on the social media. So conclusion that social media is helpful, but they're also very harmful. Like I think for children, they can just use some websites that are controlled by parents. I do not say that I agree or not, but I think that social media is super good. But sometimes we also need to to have a nice ways, or like when small people, I'm sorry, teenagers use social media, they will have many harms. So bye and see you next time.
Thanks, Christina. I'm putting something in chat and then remembers what to say. You guys, I use this expression, collect her thoughts. Do you guys see that in chat? Collect her thoughts. Collect your thoughts.
Oh.
If you're in a debate and you're speaking a lot and you go, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting to say? I thought about all these ideas. I wrote them down. So Christina, you stopped and you paused, but that's all right because you're collecting your thoughts. You're getting them back into your brain, right? It's all right to do that. If that happens, don't panic. Don't start freaking out and say, oh my gosh, I'm making a terrible mistake. Just relax and the thoughts will come back to you. You can use that technique in both debate.
Yeah, because like if we panic too much and like we can't remember anything.
Yeah. And so Bone, also for a test too, you don't want to panic during a test and forget everything. I did that a couple times in biology. It was terrible. I love biology, but I really wanted to do well on the test and I forgot.
But the test was terrible?
Yeah, it was bad. I just was making mistakes, simple mistakes, and I just couldn't believe it, right? And so because I loved biology, I had a nice teacher, but I just could not remember the information. It was like making me crazy. And the more I tried to remember it, the more nervous I got. So you don't want to do that. Hey, let's finish with one more. I want to do the Tom, if Tom is here, because Tom, that speaking voice you have is just great, right? So let me hit the share screen and we'll do Tom here. One moment. I hope I don't get disconnected because sometimes when I do share screen on video, it drops me out of the thing, it's like terrible because you guys work so hard on these and I have to jump back on. All right, are you ready, Mr. Tom? Here you are.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tom, and today's topic
Oh.
is good things of social studies.
Yeah.
The first good thing is about online meetings. So that means we don't have to go to the teacher's house. Even his or her house was far away. All we need is just to go to the computer, turn on, and go to the meeting where the teacher creates. The second is the same with the company. When your company is very far away from your house or you got a holiday. The second good thing is about marketing. Marketing has many ads and you can use it to buy things we want and order and the shop and people will take it to you. We don't need to go to supermarkets for our legs to get tired. The third reason is instant online discussion. You can get topics easily on the internet using Reddit, Facebook, or YouTube, and more. So if you like the social media, what has some bad things and maybe has some good things. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Thank you, Tom. Very cool. Tom, I always like your endings. They're always stylish endings. Nice work, Tom. I put in messages why I like it. They're all your own ideas. These are original ideas that you thought out. Some students, just copy a paragraph from Google or ChatGPT. And if you can speak that during a debate, that's fine, but change some of the words. But what I liked about Lucy and Tom, all of you, Christina, Bone, these were your own ideas that you were speaking. It was really, really good. Let's finish with one is Dung. Hey, Dung, how are you? Mr. Dung, good to see you again.
Yeah, I'm good.
Dung, you always do a great job. Your speaking is amazing. Let me do Dung speaking here. So one moment, please, everybody. I'm not sure if I have to go to Zalo to do the audio, but I'll do it anyway. Here's Dung.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zong. Nowadays, social media plays an important role in many people's lives. From watching videos to listening to music, social media occupy many parts of our life, especially in entertainment. Though Social media might sound like they are positive. There's an ongoing debate about is social media really good or not. Personally, I don't think social media is in all positivities, and there are many bad sides to it. First of all, let's talk about a popular part where social media is lacking. It is about safety. Now on social media, you can talk to any people online. They may be your friends, they may be good people, but there are chances for them to be really bad people though. So this could make a big problem, which is cyberbullying. You can easily get bullied on the internet by talking to the wrong people and making friends with the wrong people. They can also turn you to cyberbulliers. Next, let's talk about privacy. There are many websites on the internet which can track you down. There are many websites, if you research, they hide many cameras where they can see people from all around the world. And that's just an example about why social media isn't really safe. Next, let's talk about mental health. Just staring at the screen for too long amount of time can affect health.
What is happening?
What is happening right now?
Mr. Brendan?
Teacher Brandon?
I think he got knocked out. Don't know why.
Oh, problem.
Mr. Brandon, what's happening with your computer? Wait, he's not on a computer.
What
He
is the
lost?
host now?
Oh, seems like he got a problem with us.
I don't know, internet issues, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Really when he introduces us to Kyoto, I saw his Google has some issues in there. So maybe he is.
Oh, do
I think
he
he
know?
got
Do
knocked
he
out.
know that, or he's been?
Oh, fuck. Why? He's not in a meeting.
Well, let's wait for him. I'm not sure though.
Nói chuyện với mấy bạn cũng được. No, nói chắc. Đối thoại với các bạn đi.
Just be quiet, guys. What's happening? What to do now?
On Zello, no, Mr. Brendan says, "Hello everyone, I'm trying to get back on Zoom," and that means
Ah.
Zoom has some issues.
Problems.
Yeah.
Ah.
Internet issue.
Weird. First time
Oh,
it's
he's come back.
That's
Just
great.
coming back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, good, good.
Oh,
good.
Jesus, you were.
Hi, teacher.
I think
Ah,
playing
okay.
the yellow clips knocked me out. So
What's happening with
yeah,
what's
so
happening with the
recording.
computer?
Recording.
I think the internet sometimes does that because I got knocked out 1 or 2 times already.
I think what was happening was I was playing the Yalo clips, and Zoom doesn't like that when I do that. It can be so picky, you guys. All right, I have your work
And-
prepared for
And
today.
Zoom, like, it could be so angry.
can
So
be
it just knock you out.
That's funny, but it's an angry Zalo. It's an angry Zoom, right? I thought Zoom was my old friend. I used it in during the pandemic. I had to use Zoom for all my Japanese college students, and my workers would take
Oh.
classes. Oh my God. Do you guys want to hear a quick funny story? You know, during the pandemic 4 years ago, people were supposed to socially distance, separate themselves from each other. And this one time, these 2 Japanese businessmen were doing a lesson with me online. And then I realized they were eating McDonald's Big Macs, and they were sitting in the same car, which you're not supposed to do, because I said, wait a
Huh?
minute, the car inside of the car looks exactly the same, and I can hear
Don't
their
you?
voices. So one guy has a smartphone here, one guy has a
I don't
smartphone
tell you.
here. So this was
So
crazy.
why both of them don't use the same computer?
I know, because they thought by sitting in the car they would be safe, but they were eating hamburgers, Tom. So that's why.
Whoa. How brave they are.
That company was kind of cool. At that company, there were like 20 workers from Vietnam, because they're a Japanese building company, and they have offices in Vietnam. And
Weird.
Oh, hamburgers.
Oh, seems like the internet problem again.
Or, my teacher.
I think teacher Brenda should turn off the
Are you
camera first
freezing
while
again?
Mr. Brendan.
like I said, internet problem.
Uh-oh.
What should we
Today's
do
internet.
now to really? What should we do now? Please. Oh,
Hey guys, you can unmute it now.
Okay, I know. I saw you say on mute now.
So we do the debate while teacher Brendan hasn't come.
I don't know. A topic debate is why is Mr. Brandon got knocked out?
I guess Mr. Brennan has some issues with his computer or internet. Maybe his internet was bad, maybe?
Maybe his laptop is broken right now.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh, finally.
He's back!
I know this keeps back.
Oh,
It's terrible.
is everything alright?
Yeah, I think
The computer right?
Are you okay now?
I'm thinking, you guys, I took some images from Yahoo. Do you remember it was doing that weird red screen when I was trying to show you images?
Oh yeah. And then you doesn't like it.
Yeah, I
The
think
Zoom doesn't like it.
yeah, I think there's something in those images, so I might take them out. But I need them for today to show you for your class. They're images of pens and pencils and stuff. I'll try it one more time. If not, I'll just keep signing on till we finish the lesson. I'm sorry about that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try. We're gonna share the screen and I hope it doesn't do something crazy. Here's my image. Okay, you guys. Nice, I think it's gonna be okay. So I said, are your arguments convincing? Of course, your arguments are convincing. You did a wonderful job. Who would like to read? We need somebody to read for me. Christina, of course. Christina, can you read from here to here for today's topic?
Okay, for today's debate topic, I would like to ask you your opinion on pencil and pens for classroom writing. Recently, students are using computer keyboards and touch screens on tablets to complete their school assignment. People in general are not using pens and pencils as much as they did in the past. Do you think this is a positive or negative development of our society? Do you like using pens and pencils, or do you prefer tablets and smartphones for sending messages and working on school assignments? Starting with a definition is a little strange because everyone knows what a pencil or pen is. What is a pencil? It seems weird to start with a question like that. It is better to think about the second debate, consideration of goal. Tell who the stakeholders are. There are the people connected to the debate question. Since most kids all around the world go to school, we could image kids in poor village in Africa or India who do not have access to tablet and desktop computers, so we should include them in our discussion. How does this debate question affect them?
Yeah, so remember stakeholders, if you start talking about a topic, it can include many different people. So of course there are pens, it hasn't changed in 74 years, the pen, and here are the pencils. But then think of these kids in Africa here or in India. They don't have a tablet, they don't have a smartphone, so they have to use these pens and pencils, right, until they get a computer. But of course, I put this image too. In many African cities like Nairobi in Kenya and Lagos, Nigeria, Cape Town, South Africa, Johannesburg, they have access to computers like everybody
It
else.
must have computers.
Computers
They
look
didn't have any computers, they cannot learn anything.
Yeah.
Look
So here's-
yeah.
Nairobi in Kenya, and here is Nigeria, and Nigeria is Lagos. Where is Lagos? Is here Lagos, Lagos, Logas, Lagos, Logos, Logos. So this is West Africa, and this is East Africa. This continent is so big, you guys. It's huge. This would be China. This would be Russia. It's just such a huge continent. So there's Nairobi. These are modern cities where the kids probably have computers.
But I don't think it's huge as Asia.
Oh, it's pretty big. When you look at it on the map, it's just like unbelievable. It's so big. Like if you did China all the way to India, that's North Africa. All right. So It's a pretty big place. All right, so let's have some more reading here. Christina read for us. Hey, Do Kwang Fo, are you there, Do Kwang?
Yes, I'm here.
Do Kwang, would you like to read these two?
Okay, it might sound like we support the continued use of pen and pencil because in poor part of the world, there are no other options. Kids must use pen or pencil to get the schoolwork done. How would the negative team respond? Maybe, while we respect informative team support the continue of use of pen or pencils, our team asks, wouldn't it be better if rich countries in Europe, North and South America, Australia and Asia supply all these kids with and desktop computers? Therefore, there will be no need for pencil and pen. Do you see how this simple agreement over pen and pencil can go in many directions and many different stakeholders or people affected by a change of society?
Very nice, Do Kwang. Nice reading, really good, powerful voice. All right, so there's our question. Bone, you want to lead a group? Would you like, how about Bone and Lucy lead a discussion group? You know, think about kids who have to use pens and pencils. Think about what do you think of pens and pencils? Let me ask that just for an example question. Tom, do you like using pencils and pens, or do you like using a touch screen or a keyboard?
I like pen. I like the keyboard, the pencil, the pen, but the screen touching makes me annoyed so much.
Oh, it does. That's an interesting response.
Really?
Yeah, why, Tom?
Oh my
So
god.
it has screen touch, and my mom was used to do them, so when she pulls down, I can't even read anything.
Oh, okay.
Her finger just cover some of the words, and I can't even read it. So that's why I get annoyed. But not.
Yeah. Hey, Bone has a question. Bone, what's your question?
But I like a screen touching tablet because I'm using it now.
Yeah, but see, I guess people set their screens, is what Tom is saying. His mom set the screen to a different style of touching or something, Tom? Or she pulled the screens down on a smartphone or a tablet?
My computer has touch screen. She used to that.
Yeah. Do you know what's interesting? Desktop computers like I'm using now, the Korean company Samsung was trying to make a big size desktop where you can touch items on the screen. But I thought it was a great idea, like a big tablet, like a desktop, and even a television for your house. You could touch on your television to program it. But I'm not sure if Samsung was successful in that. Samsung has some really strong connections to Vietnam now, so maybe you saw that technology in Vietnam.
Because sometimes, it's like somehow they have like many companies in Vietnam.
Yeah, a lot of Korean. There's strong Korean and Vietnamese connections. So I use this pen here. It's by a Japanese company called Sarasa. Do they sell Sarasa in Vietnam?
Can you type the brain type, like the brain name in the chat box, because I can't see it clearly.
Yes, Sarasa. It's a great pen, you guys. I love my Sarasas. And so it's called Sarasa. If you see these in Vietnam, buy them. It's gel ink, so it goes on really smoothly. So I don't mind using this, but my favorite thing
this is gel ink too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's cool. You have a nice.
teacher gave me. This is like in Australia.
Okay. Very cool. All right. So Sarasa pens. Now I would find an image of Sarasa, but I'm afraid that it will knock me out again if I try to find an image for you guys. Zoom is being mean to me today. All right.
Today is like it's angry.
It is angry. We got an angry Zoom. All right, Bone, are you ready, my friend? You and Lucy talk about pens and pencils, and the question is quite easy. Which do you like better, pens, pencils, touch screens, or computer keyboards? What's the best way for you guys to write? And you guys can talk about this for 10 minutes. Is it okay today to go an extra 5 minutes because I kept getting knocked out of Zoom? So
Okay.
if everyone can study till about 12:05, well, in Vietnam, 10:05, is that okay?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
no
So
problem.
we'll put Lucy and Bone in one room, and I'll take Hanny and KKTV and Kwang so you guys get more chances to speak. Okay, here we go.
Mấy cái này mình dùng rồi mà cái gì đâu mà
Okay, I'm back. Who do we have? We have Mr. Tom and we have Christina. Let's add a couple more students to our breakout.
Can I stay here? You assigned me to room 1, but I want to stay here.
I want to move Hanny to the main session and KKTV because they need more chances to speak, you guys. So let's move. We'll have 4 students here. We'll have Hanny and Mr. KKKTV and find out where he got this mysterious KKTV name from. All right. Christina, you're here. Stay here, please. Hey, Hanny. Hey, KKTV. How are you? And we'll move Mr. Kwang too. Hanny, how are you today? Pretty good. Hanny, do you like to use pens, pencils, keyboard, touchscreen? What's your favorite?
I don't have a touch screen, so I don't know how it feels like yet, but I have keyboard.
Yeah,
And
I use keyboarding.
but I like using keyboards most because I am kind of lazy to move my fingers like when I'm holding a pen or a pencil. I
Yeah,
don't know, it's just tiring for me.
it is.
I actually felt professional while using keyboard.
Ah,
What kind of
hey,
language?
in chat, I'm going to use this word, Hanny, the word. Do you know this word fatigue?
No, I don't know.
Fatigue is when your hand or writing, it gets tired. You can also have fatigue in your whole body if you get tired in summer and it's too hot or you're working too hard. You can actually get hand fatigue from keyboarding. I know I get it in my right hand. But Hanny, do you think you get hand fatigue from using a pen or pencil?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Do you have to use a pen and pencil in school every day?
Yeah, because we are only allowed to use pens and pencils at school. We
All
can't
right.
go keyboards or anything.
And so the argument is, do you think it would be better to switch to touchscreens and keyboards and use pencils and pens only a little bit of the time?
I guess it might be good because, well, the keyboard. Wait, so yeah, I would say that it would cause fatigue in many students because I when I'm sitting in class, I see that of my friends they quickly get hand fatigue when they write an essay,
Yeah.
but they could spend hours and hours just typing on keyboard.
Yeah. And that's when the keyboard, it's good. You can get a lot of work done, but your hands do get tired,
Yeah.
Especially here in the wrist. Medical doctors about 35 years ago in America began to do operations for secretaries who would type all day, and the companies had to pay for expensive surgery because this was all damaged and they weren't getting enough blood and their hands were getting cold after working all day. So it became a serious thing. Hey, Christina, are you there?
Thanks.
Christina, what would you like to say about pens, pencils, touchscreens, keyboards? What's your opinion?
Well, I think that using keyboard is also good because we probably learning in my class, we have to type on the keyboard. The keyboard is very big. The keyboard is very big, so we have to use 2 hands to type.
Yeah.
And when we use 2 hands, we can practice 2 hands to type. When we use pencils or pen, we only use 1 hand, and the other hand we use to hold back the
Nice.
paper. we didn't do anything with the other hand. The other hand will get like you get bored or
Yeah.
something, and you
Yeah.
will not exercise enough two of your hand. But
Uh,
although you choose a keyboard, you
Uh-huh.
also look on the computer to see the numbers or the words. You have to look at the screen directly every day, so your eyes will get hurt. Your hands won't gonna get hurt, except when you type your hands too much.
Very nice. Christina, it's a balanced motor skill. You know, motor skills are the signals that your brain sends to your arms and your hands. It's a balanced motor skill thing you're describing. I'll put this in chat, Christina. I was following what you were saying, typing as you were talking. Approach means way of doing things. So there it is, Christina. Keyboard affirmative team is the best option. Your keyboard is big. It's made for two hands. By exercising both hands, you are developing brain motor skills. They say motor skills because the brain signals go down to your hands and come back to your eyes. It's like playing the piano. It's balanced motor skills approach. Christina, do you play piano?
If I have a chance, I will play piano, but I usually don't know how to play it. When I play it, my mom said that, wow, it sounds very, very bad. I think, but my mom also said that I will go on piano lessons, and my personality is I like to rock, so I would like to play drums more.
Okay, yeah.
I beat drums very big and very loud.
Do they let you play a drum in school, like a simple marching drum?
No, they do have a band or drum to play for like they play patriotic songs.
Yeah.
On Mondays, that you know it.
Yeah.
But first, I really want to join, but then I heard that my roles is I'm just like watching the other play. When someone makes in a team, I will replace them. So I don't like it too much because I can't do directly every day. I just get bored. But luckily, I have more things at school, like having MC competition, more like it. So I forgot about it.
Oh, very cool. You have an MC competition because you're a good speaker, Christina. I think that's good. Really good idea. MCs for school festivals, school special days, where you have a microphone and introduce something.
But it's just that I'm a bit feel like a bit proud of myself because every time I got on the MC competition or have an MC, become an MC for my school things or activities, I would always be the English one.
Oh, yeah, I think you can easily do it, Christina.
Not Vietnamese. Like all the schools, I am the one who very good at English because on the English competition, I was the only one who come to the final round. But everyone just got deleted from the first round.
Hey, you know what's good is also you can model your good English skills to other students to help them improve by, you know, they listen to you and they copy your speaking style. So you become.
I did want that too, but they didn't want to learn. They didn't want to play.
Okay, maybe they envy you too much, right? So they're like, oh, Christina thinks she's so great. Our kids are. Kwong, I want to hear.
You say that when you're jealous.
Exactly. Only when they're jealous, Christina. Where's Kwong? I want to talk to Mr. Kwong. Kwong, are you there?
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, Kwong. Are you listening to this stuff?
Yeah.
Kwong, you're a high school student or secondary school student?
I'm a high school student.
So are you using pens, pencils, keyboards, or touch screens more often?
I'm usually using them more often than the keyboard.
Keyboarding, yeah. Do you like keyboarding better than pens and pencils?
Yeah, I like keyboarding more than pen and pencil.
Yeah, me too. The problem with me is it really gets the fatigue. I was talking to that about Hanny, that the fatigue, you get this tiredness in your hands from using it. Kwong, do you get that tired feeling if you have to use a pen or pencil?
My feeling? No,
It's
not much.
Oh, you're lucky. The problem is I was pressing too hard. I've done that since I was a child, Kwong, because the teachers used to say my handwriting was very bad. So I would really focus and try to be a good student. But the problem is I picked up this bad habit of really pressing hard. And my friends used to tease me, Kwong, almost kind of bullying, because they would pick up my paper and show that under it, the writing was so hard they could feel the paper under it. Like, blind people use paper to read. So, yeah.
Oh.
So, Kwong, do you think it's a good idea for schools around the world to slowly stop using pens and pencils and changing to touch screens and keyboards?
Yeah, I think it should. Many school in the world should change from pen to the keyboard.
Yeah. Because that's what some people are worried about. Pens and pencils. I'll put this in chat. Pens and pencils will be phased out. Do you guys know the word phased out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not used anymore, but slowly phased out. So phased out. Phased out can be used many ways. So phased out. Over the years, pens and pencils are used less and less to the point where nobody's using them anymore. So some researchers think that that's going to happen in the next 20 years. Students won't use them. But Kwong, that's why I put the pictures of Africa and India there, because in places like that, they're so poor. How could they phase out pens and pencils? Because everybody needs them, right?
I think you're right, teacher. Sometimes when I go to my mom workplace, sometimes I see that she and her co-workers just use the keyboard. They don't use pencil or pen, but on their place they have a lot of pen and pencils. It's just that what are they doing with it? Well, they just use keyboard every day.
So they just have these little holders and lots of pens and pencils, but nobody's really using them.
My mom only uses them like once a month.
I'm laughing. That's such a great argument, because when I go to Japanese government offices or the medical clinic uses computers, but a lot of the government workers in the city hall, they still have pens and pencils and taking notes like this. And the Japanese government is trying to phase out. I put in chat, phase out means push it to the side and not use it so much. So it sounds like your mother's office is already phasing out pens and pencils, Christina, just doing it themselves. All right, let's go back and find out how Mr. Bone and Lucy are doing with the room. I think they're probably doing a great job. They're both good speakers. You guys, thank you, Kwong and Hanny and Christina, for a nice session here. The mysterious KKTV disappeared. What happened to that boy? He does nice presentations, but he just disappeared. Where is our KKTV? All right, so we're going to close the breakout rooms, Kwong and Hanny, and see how everybody did with their discussion.
Hey guys.
Hey Bone, how was it? The pen and pencil discussion?
It was good, but each people have I just lead the group, and I didn't go on either of the sides. I just listened to people's, and because they choose all two of them. Some people they choose tablets, some people they choose the pens and pencils. So I just hear their discussions, and then I put few ideas in the.
Nice. Right, you guys, I'm leaving a message here for you in the chat. And so the homework is, do you think pens and pencils are starting to appear too old-fashioned, like dinosaur technology, my friend calls it? So it's time to start switching to touch screens and keyboards, even voice. Have you guys noticed not even using hands, just using your voice to get stuff done? Doesn't that seem kind of strange to you, to use just voice technology?
Like imagine when you go to class and your teacher just see you have like the tablet on the table, and he's asking, why are you just have a tablet and you haven't typing anything? And you're like, oh, when you are talking, my iPad is recorded, and so when it converts to like the file of Word and I can see it again, it will be faster. It won't lose my time. Yeah.
Lucy, I'm laughing. Have students really done that? They just put their tablet on the table and hit record and let the teacher's voice start?
Yeah.
Is it changing the voice to text so they can study it, read it?
I think so. It will be faster, and in that time you can listen. You can focus, listen to teacher only, and you don't have to write anything down.
Oh, it's a really good point. Lucy, can you put that in the homework for this Thursday? We'll check the homework on Saturday morning. The homework is, should pens and pencils just be pushed to the side, no longer used, and don't even type on a touch screen or a keyboard. Just let the AI record the teacher's voice and then you read the text so you can totally focus in the class. Lucy, that would be a great argument.
Exactly.
Yeah. Lucy, I like it. So do you see how Lucy just thought of that? That's what you have to do during a debate, you guys. You just have to think as quickly as you can of an example and then present that to the debate group. Really nice, Lucy. Really good. All right. So can I say goodbye to you guys? And I'm sorry that it kept breaking out so many times.
Oh, it's okay.
It's not
all right, I'll do the Word and the pages. I'll put that into PDF and Word files so you can check everything we did today. And this also will clarify your homework because sometimes students say, what's the homework, teacher? And so I say, it's okay. You can always check your PDF file on Yalo or check your Word, or I can write a message on Yalo to show exactly what the homework is. Okay, everyone, I will see you on Saturday. Thank you very much. I look forward to your responses on Yalo. Can I say goodbye to Mr. Bon? Thank you for leading the group. And goodbye to Lucy. And goodbye to Tom and Christina and Dung. The mysterious KKTV disappeared. I hope he's okay. Kwang, thank you for joining. And Hanny. And we'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
See you for today.